What do we do with allegations in the internet age? Especially against public figures like Destiny, when the line between evidence and perception and reputation get blurred completely. Usually I'm Captain Easy Take, but this Destiny situation got me really thinking and wanting to expand on why this is important. Why Destiny being strung up from the gallows may not be the best idea at the current time with our current information, and why it's super important that we really think about how do we approach allegations in the future, because it may affect people's lives and radicalize them for the rest of their lives. Be honest, how many of you guys actually hook around to actually see if the allegations were true? How many times do you actually start from the beginning of the trial to the end to see if it's really true? To be honest, I bet not a lot of you do that, except if it's like a big case, like Michael Jackson, Diddy. Any of you proven not guilty like Michael Jackson, or guilty like Diddy, or if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit like O.J. Simpson. You have to admit a lot of their reputations took a hit regardless of the outcome. Michael Jackson was bar none one of the biggest pop stars of all time, and Diddy was a business mogul, and both of them, regardless of the outcome, took a hit in the mainstream majorly. Now, you can look at this two ways. Like, to be a mainstream star is a privilege, or hey, it was unfair, and I'm still going to be a fan of this guy's art, even though he's a complete scumbag. So, what do you do with a political YouTuber like Destiny that you think he's a complete scumbag? So, you're going to stop listening to his ideals or his debates? Or will you separate his debates from the man himself? What do you guys think? I believe in innocent until proven guilty, but I also believe deep in my heart we will get to a point in the criminal justice system where both sides will just look to find the truth. And even if you're this guy's defense lawyer, you'll get paid. Even if we find that your uh, client is a complete murdering scumbag. Unfortunately, that is fantasy, and I live grounded in reality. And unfortunately, we have to look at this in a very, very cynical way. As in, not all allegations are created equal, and not all situations are created in equal seriousness. I do think on the internet we have this type of, well, this is adjacent to something really terrible, so we're just gonna call it that terrible thing. You get what I mean? As of right now, I have no concrete evidence that Destiny is an R. Kelly in disguise. We do have evidence of him being a sexual deviant, on the other hand. Does that mean he's a sick freak enough to release the footage as some sort of plot of revenge? Or is all this one big misunderstanding with Destiny being a victim and people just taking advantage of him being a complete idiot sometimes? I just don't subscribe to the fact if someone's smart in one political arena or any arena, that doesn't mean they aren't dumb in every other aspect of their lives. These are people, they bleed, they sweat, just like the rest of us. Just because they have a following and people willing to listen what they have to say, which makes them very talented, that does not mean they are above mistakes. The question is, what are his mistakes? And where are we going to find out soon enough? I wonder how many more people are going to see Destiny as a shooting star that they can grab onto and latch on to the higher levels of internet stardom. Or will they finally be vindicated when Destiny is proven to be everything that a lot of the internet thinks he is? A freak. Do we separate the ideas from the man? Or do we bury the man and everything he ever said with him? Like the video so you don't get me too'd or hit with allegations.